can
Yeah.
tell you already, sites that I've made that I was super proud of in the US are just don't load in China. They take 2 minutes to fail. And I went and said, it's not that bad for everybody. It can't be that bad. I went through real use monitoring
Mhm.
on it. And I had to get real use monitoring hosted in China, because if you use your New Relic and stuff, it just doesn't work at all. Because New Relic, they've got like, go Google it. Like they say, sorry, our stuff doesn't work in China. So I went and got some stuff from AliCloud and I stuck it on my site, and it's like, no, real life. And I told a bunch of friends, I'm like, good, go browse this, tell me what you get. And then I'm going to compare the stats to what you're saying. And it's like for real life. It was like, yeah, no, your site loaded. It took 1 minute and 9 seconds.
Okay, and there's a question. Would you say, and I think I already know the answer, but would you say that people over there are just used to this kind of performance? They're okay with it?
Well, but that's the thing. That's the thing. So there is no shortage of local competition.
Exactly.
There is so much local competition for everything. And
it loads quickly, right?
it loads fast. They're all hosted in China. So if you're a global brand and you're selling whatever you're selling, or you're trying to get across whatever you're trying to get across, there is almost certainly a local brand who's hosted there, whose site is going to perform. And so I would say previously you might have had a little bit of an excuse, because there was in some brands this might still be the case where they've got a real thing for foreign things.
Yeah.
So they're going to make excuses for you because you're not, you're French, or you're Swiss, or you're American, or whatever. And so therefore, I'll wait for your thing. A lot of times there's, the patriotic sort who just say, I'd rather buy from in China anyway. So you're already fighting at a disadvantage. So if you don't, I don't think that they're making any really viable excuses for you when your site is terrible.
No, I don't think either. I think they are wired, not to wait. I mean, like every other internet user, we hate waiting.
Yep.
It's just something that is not a pleasant thing. It's not acceptable in terms of user experience. And, they're just not accepting that the same as we don't. But I don't stay loyal to a brand that makes me wait. I go and search elsewhere.